Gang, what's poppin', man? Y'all already know what up. This your boy K Slaughter. Yes, sir. What's going on with y'all this morning, man? Top of the morning to the kings and the queens out there. First off and foremost, come on, let me do this. We gonna do this like this, right? Alright. Yes, sir. So knowledge is key. And y'all know I be pumping that every day. That's all I be stressing out there. Knowledge is key. I be stressing that to my kids too, man. No, knowledge is key. Knowing to stay on top of everything. And then, of course, y'all know always I be popping. When I do get a toolbox, it got to be somebody intricate I'm listening to. Somebody that's dropping some knowledge. Because I don't like to listen to anything and anybody. It used to be days like that where a fella did. But yeah, for the most part, knowledge is everything, gang. And trusting in yourself and believing in yourself is everything. Let me see how long, y'all. I think I was listening to that 19 Keys. Shout out to 19 Keys, man. Listening to that damn Dash and 19 yesterday. Now I don't know if it was live or the premiere, but most definitely I was listening to it, checking it out, listening to the brothers speak, the knowledge they was dropping, the Jews they was giving. Hey, those of y'all that step in here, man, make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button, gang.
my ascension. You know, I
Yeah, yesterday was a good segment. I think so. I liked it. It was a great segment.
know from
Listening to these
California like
brothers.
I did, then you seen men who had power. Growing up, I always tell people that my paradigm was just different. Shout out to LaRuss on the building, just different. But I seen black men riding through the streets in motorcades. I was in a motorcade.
He said real power. That's real power when you recognize black men doing that, though, gang. And I think a lot of us want that power. Y'all know that. Definitely. Definitely, if you know that power can change your life or change other lives around you. You feel me? I always been a person of that right there. Um, like I said, shout out to the brother 19 Keys. I believe in though. I truly believe in, you feel me, manifesting that power, manifesting being a man, becoming the real you. You feel me? Ain't nobody out here original no more, gang. Like, we don't got no originality no more. We ain't got nobody out there just willing to be they self. We ain't got nobody out there that's truthfully honest, you feel me, that truthfully mean peace, that truthfully mean no violence, that truthfully mean no harm to the children, no harm to the elders. We ain't really got that no more these days in 2023. Even the elders is fucked up, you know? Even the elders is fucked up, man. And that's fucked up. So, with that being said, I'm like, yo, most definitely. Oh, shout out to them. Bang. This is good. I don't even fuck with coconut. I really don't. I don't mess with coconut, gang. Hey, yeah, man. Another thing, though, a nigga from my city, man, Lance Wyndham, Goofy. Goofy did a homie, caught a body, looking stupid in jail now, gang. And what's crazy is I used to know the nigga, man. You feel me? From the streets, gang. Now the nigga looking stupid in there, man. When I first met the nigga came home like that, gang. He was in jail, you feel me? What's up with these niggas, man? Black man, y'all throw y'all lives away. Trust me, I did some fucked up shit in my life too, gang. When it was a point in time I was throwing my life away, but at that same, time, I had to, reframe myself. I had to bounce back. I had to reiterate everything and get back on business, gang. You feel me? And don't get it twisted though. There's a lot of people out there when you do get to changing and getting back on business. Some people out there, my nigga, they be the closest one to you. Don't want you to change and get on your business. They don't want you to do nothing. They don't want you to stand on your P's and Q's, gang. Trust me. But that's something you gotta do as a man, if you a man or a woman. Shit. Hey, that too, if you a woman, you feel me? You gotta do that. You want to stand on that, right? My thing is this though. My thing is this. Knowing when to bust the moves, when to fall when to go in, when to go hard. Cause some people out there don't know when to go hard. Want to tell you why? Cause they ain't never had to. They ain't never had a chance to. They ain't never went through nothing. They ain't never been through nothing. They ain't never been through no walks of life to where they had to really go hard or really go get it. You feel me? How they live or really put themselves in a battlefield to where now it's getting rough. Now it's getting you feel me? But for the most part, man, it be niggas out here they'll fly to you. They'll fly to you real good too. Like, yeah, gang, I done been through this, did that, did this, and I ain't did a lick of shit. You hear me? Ain't did a lick of shit or been through a lick of nothing, gang. Me, I done been through some of everything. That's why I already know. This walk of life right here. When you see me get on the toolbox popping, you all about keeping yourself motivated, keeping your energy high, keeping yourself positive, keeping your mental straight. I mean that. That's straight from the heart, gang. Won't catch no black people out here talking about that mental health shit. Won't catch no black people out here talking about what they going through on a daily if it's mentally breaking them down. Sometimes that be the thing. It be mentally fucking people up. Let me listen to some more 19. Hold on.
Right? We'll hop out. We got the suits on. Left hips, right hips, left hips. Air salute, ready front, ready dress. Cruising hut. That was different. But what we was doing was showcase.
Hey, that is different. We ain't got black men doing that no more. Black men hopping out there drills. You know what I'm saying? Doing drills, not gun drills, killing each other drills. No, that's that bullshit. That's that shit right there that get you killed. We ain't doing none of that out there, gang. We need to change the iteration of living life for a black man, you feel me? Like he just said, you don't got no black men out there. Attention, standing at attention, you feel me? With that soldier type of characteristics about them, you feel me? You ain't got that. Why? We don't know. Maybe because it wasn't taught. Maybe because it stopped being taught. You feel me? Maybe because the parents, in the generation before us got weak as hell, got weak as shit, couldn't even iterate that discipline. Who knows? Let's keep going.
Showcasing a demonstration what it's like to be a man and stand up for something. And how to listen to another black man without ego. So we was getting trained. But I didn't realize I was getting trained for the position that I'm in today. So
You see, and some of y'all gotta recognize that you train or being trained right now, right? That means you've been trained for the position you gonna be in the future or the position you in today. You feel me? Stop repositioning yourself in the wrong spots. You putting yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. You gotta position yourself for the position that you're gonna be in the future. If ain't nobody already did that for you, you feel me? Some of you niggas, you tend to fall to somebody else's opinionations, or you tend to fall to somebody else's judgment that you in. You'll let that operate your whole foundation. You feel me? When you let that operate your whole foundation and you don't let yourself be yourself, gang, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, man. And that's how it's hard for you to learn. That's why it's hard for you to learn. You feel me? And how it's gonna be hard for you to learn is you ain't gonna be able to, adapt to anything around you, gang. You ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, cope with hard problems or hard situations when they come. You ain't gonna know how to deal with them on the fly, gang. Trust me. It's a lot of that going on right now out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got men out here all over the world who box office ever. They can't handle no problems. They ain't real men. Men can't change brakes, can't tune the car, can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying to learn. Fuck not doing it. They ain't trying to learn. You feel me? Then you got men like me out here trying to learn, still looking up, not scared to learn, not embarrassed the flaws. You feel me? Willing to put the flaws on the table. Y'all niggas out there be reminding me of these chump ass niggas who is poor excuses of men out there who really, you know what I'm saying, portray themselves as the best. And really they ain't shit, gang.
so when somebody asks Keys what book you read, it ain't in the book. It's in life. You can't get this in no book. You gotta
Right.
go through some training, some experience, some life for real. There's many scholars who done went to schools and got education. You don't win no war through a college degree.
Exactly, gang. You really got to go through some life training. Some of y'all ain't been through shit. You feel what I'm saying? See, life training, man, comes and it comes with a lot of problems, ups and downs. You feel me? Going through struggles, having to go without. You feel me? Having to make do with whatever you had. Those life struggles, man. Until you able to elevate. And I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody work to elevate. Fuck what you talking about. Don't nobody in the world work to stay the same. Don't nobody in the world work or go hard all their life to be in the same position, gang. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you something. That's what get us black motherfuckers stuck, gang. A lot of us, we get too comfortable at that same stair, gang. We don't want to move up. Why? Why? I don't know. Why don't nobody want nothing else? Want more? You feel me? I don't know. But that's the fucked up part about us, man. With blacks, gang, we tend to get stuck or get satisfied with what we already getting and receiving when it ain't shit. You feel me? Not even a pot to piss in. Not nobody own nothing. And that's the lane I'm coming for. I'm trying to get in and put my foot in the door to own something. Fuck you talking about. I really want to put my motherfucking blueprint down and my details down on things so I can have the motherfucking chance opportunity to own something because nobody black around me do, my nigga. And that's the sad part as a culture. So we need to really get to that. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's the purpose.
No, you got to get out here on the field.
Get
But
on the
what
field.
happened? How come we allow things to fall and we don't build nothing else up?
Because half of us weak, huh? We ain't got no strong minded motherfuckers, man. Everybody is tuned to drugs. Everybody is tuned to what they just comfortable with. You feel me? Everybody is comfortable with being comfortable. They don't want to get uncomfortable. See, to get to the next step, to get higher, you got to get uncomfortable. You got to step out of that shell you in right now. You got to step out of your old ways. Those the ways you in right now, gang. Even myself,
That's we always waiting on the savior.
right,
Man, who gonna be the leader so I
right.
can follow? We learned that game when we was younger, follow the leader. But we took that shit too serious.
Hey, took it too serious, and there's a lot of niggas out there that do. It's a lot of women do too. Y'all take shit too serious when you don't take spiritual life serious enough, gang. You take this physical shit in the world that God said you can love, don't be of, serious as fuck. And everything that really matters, you don't take serious at all. You feel me? Like that's stupid. That's asshole backwards. You feel me? That's dumbass dickhead thinking to me, honestly, if you ask me. And like, where is the leader? Because we ain't got no leaders out here, man. Who leading what? All I see is niggas leading, they fat mouth and negativity and hatred and downplaying motherfuckers and waiting on somebody to fall, waiting on another motherfucker downfall. And they could be right next to you. They could be the closest motherfucker to you. That's all I see in here. I don't see no motherfucking leaders, gang. Shout out to 19 Keys, gang.
We still playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you can't call yourself a man if you don't consider one of your core values leadership. That means you got to take the responsibility to do what you want to see.
You see what I'm saying? That means if I want to see something different, I got to take the responsibility, right? Most definitely. So that means I got to take those steps and I got to take those leaps and I got to take those bounds, right? You do too, gang. Every man out there, that's what we here for. We here for purpose. We here for a higher purpose. We here for a higher learning. We here for a higher understanding of everything that what I'm saying we ever worked for out here. Everything that we ever thought of that we would want out of life. And if you got kids, everything you want for your children and so on and beyond. Everything that you want while you're on this planet because you feel me, you got a plan to be here for a long time. I remember they used to tell us like tomorrow ain't promise. Yeah, that's true, but I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody ever told you that you got to plan the whole while on this planet though. Nobody ever told you to study who you is, as a human being. Nobody ever told you to really study your brain and study your goals and what you really want from life and how you really want to get there. Nobody. They don't tell you that in school. They ask you what you want to be when you grow up, and then they ask you this other dumbass question like, what you gonna be 5 years from now? Like, motherfucker, you think I know the future, but now it's like this. Now that we know your thoughts rule your reality, gang, and whatever you think is your life, and you feel me, we know that we can manifest that from conscious thought and bring that into reality. We know we can execute on that. You feel me? And that's just changing your thoughts, keeping yourself healthy, keeping your mental well balanced, keeping everything around you well balanced. A lot of people don't want you well balanced. Some of these motherfuckers out here want you thrown off. Some of these motherfuckers want you going through loops, holes, and hurdles, jumping over obstacles that ain't meant for you just cause. You feel me? They don't want you to surpass them. Like I said, they probably see the potential in you, but they don't want you to surpass them. I've been through that level of life. You feel me? Motherfuckers see the potential in me, but they don't want to push that potential in me because they like, damn, that nigga might take off, gang. Damn, that nigga might become a star. It is what it is, motherfucker. If that's my destiny, that's what it is. And can't nobody stop that. You feel me? Can't nobody stop what God already got made out, gang. Can't nobody do that. God made no mistakes in what he make out. You feel me? Some people try to reiterate it and put their little umph on it, but you can't. You feel me? That's something you can't do. And that's why I always tell people in my videos, if you watch my videos, man, that's my big homie. My big homie is bigger than any big homie out here. And probably not. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Well, I feel it in myself that I'm bigger than any big homie out here, gang. That's why I run my shit how I do. That's why I gotta be the man I am, not the man somebody else want me to be, gang. That's the problem. A lot of people get caught up on being somebody else that somebody else wants you to be. Man, fuck them. You don't live for them. You live for yourself, gang. Cause look, when you die, you're gonna die by yourself, right? Right. They gonna lower your stinking ass into that ground by yourself. So all that other shit, man, that whoop wop wham shit, man, you gotta work to go hard for yourself and yours, gang. And that's where you at with it, and that's where we at with it. A lot of y'all get lost and get stuck on trying to dish out the shit you can't. The shit you ain't got. How you trying to, hand out shit you ain't even got your damn self, gang? How? It don't work like that. Some of y'all may think it do, but it don't. Trust me. Let me put these notifications out. Yeah, some of y'all may think it do, but it don't, man. And that's why I'm like, man, look, life, y'all, and everybody be like, oh, priorities fucked up. Yeah, a lot of y'all priorities fucked up. Your social media fans' priorities be fucked up, gang. And that's where, and if y'all feel like that's where it's at, then I can't knock y'all on that, gang. At the end of the day, I feel like this though. I feel like we need to do a lot of more studying, self studying, culture studying. You feel me? Yeah, we do. We need to do a lot of more of that again. Um, and it's not enough teaching. Uh, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. It ain't enough teaching again. At the end of the day, hold on, let me get this notification on. Drinking water a risk for thousands more. Man, they know what they be doing when they tamper with this shit out here. Gang, these people know what's up. You feel me? What do they know? That's what I'm saying. Please join. Hold on. Fuck that. Copy the link. Yeah, man. Don't you hate when you got to go through so much just to post something, man? Just to try to get your shit out there to get it seen. All right, man. What's happening with this, man? I already did this. Yeah, but anyway, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe. You know, uh, for the most part, though. Like I said, we need a lot of more strong people like that, man. Strong women and man, kings and queens. Hold on, let's keep going though.
For a man to complain, he's talking about himself. Anything you talk about in the world that you complain about, you talking to yourself. Man, I don't see no real men out here. Grab that mirror. That's the first person you talking to.
And that's why I said yesterday in that video, man, we got to change the person in the mirror, the person we look at every day. Because the first person we talking to, gang, when it's all said and done, is ourselves, right? Right, you know how they go. The first person we talking to is ourselves, and I don't think nobody be knowing that. So it's like, yo, if I want to change everything around me, I gotta change myself, right? And to change myself, that automatically change everything and everybody around me. Fuck what you talking about. That's the coldest part about life and biology, and about anything in the world, in the universe. You feel me? Some people don't know that, but see, that's part of manifestation when you really ready for that piece. You know, that's part of that. You got to change that
Why you
yourself.
telling everybody else your problems? we got to learn how to build ourselves up. And my mother used to tell me that because I used to complain younger. She was like, man, be the solution then. So I said, enough
Right.
said. Then I started doing it, and they thought I was doing too much. I was like, look, you told me to be it. I'm
Hey, and that's true though. When you want to be the solution, you feel me? You want to be the solution. They be like, hold on. And the moment you get to doing something that creates a solution for you, everybody around you tell you, like he said, that's too much. Wait, that ain't too much. That's too much for you. Yeah, I know because look, a motherfucker don't want you to surpass him. Yeah, yeah. That's how it usually go, gang. That's exactly how it usually go. That ain't too much. It's just too much for you. You feel me? It's more than enough for me. You feel me? It's more than enough for me, so I can take off and land where I need to be so I can align with the things I need to be aligned with. You see, that's the problem. Don't let these people out here tell you that you turning up or you elevating in your skills or whatever it is that you do in life on this foundation or on your foundation. You feel me? Don't let them tell you that that's too much. No, you keep it going right where you at. That's the problem. It ain't enough. You feel me? That's the problem. It's not enough. And they'll tell you that.
I'm the one now, let's go. But that's the one thing that I did that I seen people did not want to do. My father told me if you want something, he don't be remember when he be dropping these keys on me though. You know what I'm saying? He said when you want something, you got to say it out loud to the universe. You know what I'm saying? And when you are something, you have to proclaim it.
Right.
So I said I am a leader.
When you want something, you got to say it loud to the universe. You feel me? I want to be a billionaire. Universe. I want to be a billionaire. I am a billionaire. You feel me? He said so. And when you are something, you got to proclaim it. You got to claim it. You feel me? I am a thought leader. I am a positive thought leader, a mind shifter. You feel me? I am a mind shifter, a God fearing mind shifter. You feel me? That work for the Lord, gang. You feel me? So it's like that. I don't know who y'all work for. Some of y'all work for devils and shit out there, gang. But at the end of the day, that's what I am. And I know that. I've been knew that, you know? It's just that y'all didn't know that. So it's time for me to show y'all that. And with me being great, gang, hopefully I create a lot of other great proteges, and not in a bad way, but you know, hopefully I create a lot of great motherfuckers out there who could choose to. Hold on, let me see. Mm-hmm. Uh, anyway, though, yeah, man, that's like he said, that's right, man.
Leader. I said it to myself. I was in a room by myself and everything. But I know the universe was listening, right? I told my brother
And the universe always
Amenchi,
listening, man.
and I told Jay Short.
And the universe is always listening. Okay, yes, sir. I have to get some shit corrected, man. But the universe always listening. Y'all better believe that, man. It ain't a time. It ain't. I can't name a time or a place the universe ain't listening, gang. That's just, you feel me? That's just the iteration of that. Y'all may not believe it, but that's why things don't come true for you. That's why things don't happen for you, because your belief system fucked up. Your thought process fucked up. You got to learn how to change that, man. You got to learn how to think better, think positive, put something positive back, you know, out there in the universe so it can send something positive back to you. A lot of y'all is so negative out there. And then you would tell yourself on the outside, I ain't negative, I ain't this, I ain't that. Yes, you is. Just face it. You feel me? Sometimes it's your own family, gang. Sometimes it's your loved ones. Sometimes it's your wife, your husband. They is you. You just that. That's just what it is. And you got to learn how to face that so you can change that. Because if you can't face the truth, you can't change nothing. You feel me? If you can't face the truth and the facts and the cold heart, the truth is that, you know, that's that. You can't change nothing. What you going to be looking forward to changing? Not yourself. You definitely ain't going to change nobody around you, gang. So it ain't no sense in trying. Some of y'all will think so, but no, it ain't no sense in trying, gang. If you can't face the truth, gang, and the facts, you know, because sometimes shit, we all have flaws too, gang. We ain't perfect. But if you can't accept the fact that you ain't perfect and recognize that you do, you know what I'm saying, got a couple flaws around you, or you do got a, you know, a little attitude issue, maybe, whether you man or woman, I don't give a fuck who you is, then you won't be able to change for the future you. You feel me? You can't be your future self because you can't even deal with yourself right now. And that's cold. That's a cold play right there.
I said I'm gonna go on this mission as 19 keys, and it's gonna be known around the world, and it's gonna be known for enlightening the masses. They looking at me like I'm crazy.
Same thing I told people, gang. I'm gonna go on this mission, man. You know what I'm saying? Karnage Street University, and that's why I named it the Street University, because a lot of stuff that I do pop off. A lot of y'all don't know. I don't hear a lot of people around me teaching it. I don't hear a lot of men or women around me speaking like it or speaking on it. For that matter, you know, I don't hear nobody doing that. What's good, fam? What's popping, gang? Hey, what's good? What's good now? Love. But we don't, man, and we need more of that. You feel me? And that's why I go right here to listen to 19 Keys gang, because on 19 Keys I get all the iteration of being the man I need to know. And some of it I can leave out, some of it I can take with. I don't just take everything you say, but I'm just saying, a lot of things you won't know about yourself until you compare yourself to other things. And that's called comparisons. You feel me? That's called critiquing the part of yourself that you know need improvement or declining, maybe. You feel me?
They believe me, but that kind of belief, like, I believe them. Nah, it's cool.
Hit that share button, hit
But
that
I had
subscribe,
such an
gang, hit
innate
that
belief and
notification
passion
bell.
and direction, I
Let
wrote
people
it
know.
down. They did a study when they showed people that's in a marathon where they had half of the people write down the time that they was go finish.
Right.
And they wrote down their goal, and the other half people didn't write it down.
Right.
The half of people that wrote it down got there faster.
I wonder why though, gang. I wonder why the half people that wrote their goals down got there faster versus the people that didn't write the goals down. That's a big critical thinker right there because uh right. Let's get to the bread, gang. You already know. Let's get to the money, man. Top of the morning to you, King. Automatically, you know what I'm saying. You deserve the best morning, gang. Don't let nobody tell you different. Um, but that's the reason. Like you just said. Let's get to the bread, gang. The reason a lot of people that write their goals down get there faster than the other ones that don't write them down because they probably get lost along the way. They get lost along that journey. You feel me? So many other obstacles and things come along to where they gotta maneuver different. They gotta switch they, you feel me, patterns of the day and of the week of the year and how they rotating around their foundation to where they get lost, of their journey. If they go, they start venturing off on other people's journey and goals. They start helping other people manifest things in their life. You feel me, to come true. And I know that for a fact. I know that off experience because I found myself doing that in my younger years. You feel me? I'm on a journey to my role, but comes along somebody who needs some help, maybe comes along somebody who want advice, or you know what I'm saying. And I find myself putting what I got to do on hold, gang, to make sure they get to where they gotta go. That's what's crazy. We always put ourselves on hold for other folks to make sure they get where they gotta go. And sometimes you might not see it, but just slow down, reflect, and pay attention. And I guarantee you know that, man.
You have to give yourself a destination. You have to write it down. Otherwise, anything can happen. It becomes
Right,
chaos.
right,
The first law of the universe is order.
right.
So that right now, if a fire broke out or somebody threw a shot in the air, everybody starts trampling over each other because there'd be no order.
Right. I be telling my family that all the time. Definitely my kids, you feel me, and my wife. And for women, sometimes women think when men trying to put the order in, they think that the man trying to like bogart them, really trying to control them, or you know what I'm saying, make them do something. Like some women really take the word submissive the wrong way. Also, they think a woman supposed to just break down to her knees and say, "Okay, I'm gonna do everything you say." No, men got to be submissive too. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn to be submissive to our women because that's what they're here for. They're here for the help. They're here for the detailish help, mental help, all that good shit. Sometimes a man ego and his pride get ahead and get in the way, and he really start thinking, "Yo, I got this. I know what I'm doing," and that nigga be fumbling the whole time, gang. I know I've experienced because I've done it before. But at the end of the day, it's like we gotta have a vision and a goal, to write that down and to map that down and map it out is the plan. That's the priority. That's the main thing. That's the key to the front door, gang. And if you ain't got that, where the fuck is you going? Where's you driving at, my nigga? Sooner or later your wheels gonna get flat, gang. You feel me? Sooner or later your wheels gonna get flat. You're gonna need the Uber. And that Uber, and I'm telling you, like you're gonna run out of Uber money transportating or transporting the way you doing. You feel me? Some of y'all be moving too fast. You ahead of your time, as they say. As they say, some of these plans and ideas be, but you ahead of your time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta shine when it's time to shine. Don't shine too early. And they always tell you they'll put your best foot forward, and you figure that's putting your best foot forward. But no, gang, you shining a little too early. God said it's a season, it's a time for everything. You feel me? And shout out to
So
all
we
y'all,
talk
man.
about unity,
Love
but we don't know the
everybody, gang.
process
And
of
make sure you
unity.
share, hit that notification bell.
We talk about our trauma because we don't know the process of healing.
Right,
But when you learn the process, therefore you're not focusing on the results. Let's focus on the journey.
right. And that's how you get to everything in your life. I believe that's how you manifest everything in your life. Forget the results. Focus on the process. You feel me? Focus on the journey. Forget the results. That's why they tell you the way to earn money is forgetting the results of the money. What the results is and the desire for it. You feel me? Just focus on the process of getting it because within the process of getting it and you not focuses on the results, again, you're gonna accumulate so much. You feel me? You're gonna accumulate so much within a nick of time, and you ain't gonna notice it. It's gonna go like that. Just like with anything else in life, just like learning something, just like elevating yourself, just like you feel me? Man, it's so many levels on that. Shout out to 19 Keys because dog, when I listen to gang, he be popping. And this is that this the one from yesterday, the live from yesterday when him and Dame Dash was live. They got Jews for days, for decades, gang. Y'all need to check them out, man.
What do we need to do? How do we collaborate? How do we practice inclusion and solidarity? We'll be coming together for common goals, values, and missions.
Right.
See, everybody don't want to do the hard thing, but it sounds good if you say it out loud because you sound like a past revolutionary. But it was revolutionary for what they talked about and what they did at their time.
Right.
You're doing the same thing. Ain't nothing revolutionary about it. You ain't
That's the difference. What are you finna say?
changing nothing.
You see a lot of niggas out here and women ain't changing nothing. A lot of people out here only can point that finger. Well, you did this. Well, I know that nigga for this and this person for that. You know what I'm saying? They only know you for your negativity. They don't never know you for your positivity. You feel me? Why everybody always tend to forget the good things you did, gang? I guarantee they can point out every wrong fucking thing you did to them, or you know what I'm saying? Every time they felt like you crossed them or done them harm or hurt. Why is that? But behind the greatness and behind, you know what I'm saying, the bigger you and the leveling up in yourself that you're doing, they don't see it. You feel me? And the moment you iterate it to them, they like, listen, that's black people, gang. That's something we need to change in the culture also. Not just blacks, whites, Asians, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Japanese, Spain, whoever, anywhere, any culture, gang. That's all over the world. We need to change that. That's what I'm saying. Like it's the thinking to start with your thought process, start with your mind. Like he said, the reason we don't know hurt because we can't process healing. The reason we don't know how to heal probably because you can't process hurt, gang. And a lot of y'all can't process nothing out there because the school ain't teaching. Fuck, college ain't gonna teach you that shit. You feel me? That's some shit you gotta learn yourself. That's learning you. Once you learn you and learn who you is, then a lot of this shit gang be saying, you feel me, you can execute it. Right now you can execute it. That's the reason I be playing this shit, or the reason you hear me saying it in some videos of some sort, if y'all ever watched it. But let's keep going.
Everybody want to look like Huey P instead of move like him.
Right. Oh,
Everybody,
everybody want to look like the richest nigga in the world, or look like Lil Durk instead of move. Well, fuck moving like Durk. That boy hot as hell, man. Them boys, man, come on now. Anyway, man, everybody want to move like the richest nigga, man. Instead of you know, they want to be him instead of move like him. Why? Why? That'll never happen. Why? Move like the richest man in the world. Maybe you can be the richest man in the world. Move like you've been hunted. Maybe your dumb ass to stay out of shit. Move like you got somewhere to go. Maybe you can have somewhere to go in the goal in life and a dream. You feel me? Stop being that follower. You know, and all the time, if you ain't got a leader mindset, stop trying to be a leader. Some of y'all be trying to have that leader movement, that leader passion, and your mindset ain't even leader capacitated, nigga. Your mindset ain't even there. You know, you can't do that, gang.
everybody want to worship Malcolm X instead of live like him. It's a different type of time we supposed to be on. So me, I said, nah. If they was living in this time with social media access, they got access to be able to talk to mass groups of crowds of tens of twenties of thousands and possibly
Right.
millions, which means that they can
Right.
get to control media, which means that they can call an army at any time that they
Hey,
want
early
to.
bird catch
They
the
can use
worms.
this technology to
Man.
strategize and put their own blueprint out there in the world.
Yes, sir. Black excellence in motion, man.
They
Hey,
can
be
gain
safe out
money
there.
at any
Be
point.
safe out there in these Milwaukee streets, gang. You feel me? Love always. Be safe out there in them streets. I already know you getting to it. That's what I like to hear. We don't hear nobody out there like that, man. I'm finna hit these streets and get to it and get to the bag. We don't got no man out there speaking like that, gang. We ain't got nobody out there that's popping like that. You feel me? And I love that. I love to hear that because that's motivation for me. That's more motivation. For the shorties, that's motivation and gems that I can get and I can pass on. You know what I'm saying? Each one reach one to teach one, right? Well, if I ain't been taught nothing out here on the street on the blacktop gang, then what is it? And if I got ideas in my head and I generated plans and goals and dreams, why wouldn't nobody be willing to help? You feel me? That's the problem too in the black culture. Definitely in Milwaukee gang. Ain't nobody willing to help each other, dog. We got a lot of motherfuckers who willing to put you down quicker than they willing to help you get up. Want me to tell you why? Like I said, they scared you gonna surpass them. That's what it is. Not knowing, gang, if they put you on, man, you a lottery ticket, my nigga. Want me to tell you why? Because if I ever was to fall off, my nigga, I know I got you as a crutch. I already know, like, nigga, you gonna be in a position already because I helped you get in that position to put me back in a position if I ever was to fall. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't want that. They'll let you help them get in a position, but soon as they get in position, my nigga, they gonna bite your hand, kick you in your ass, throw you over the bridge, gang. And you better recognize that.
Any point in time that they want to by picking up a new skill set.
Right.
They didn't have the access and the wealth that we got today.
Right.
Every time I see a new tool come out, I say, damn, I just got some more money. That's more wealth and resources.
Now you heard how he said it. Every time a new tool come out, damn, I just got some more money. Why? Because he looking at that new tool in all aspects of it, in all perspectives of this tool, gang. I can make some money. I can do this with it. I can build with it. I could probably do this. I needed it for this. You feel me? That's 5 things right there. Like he looking at it for that, and that's how a lot of us got to be looking at life out here. Period, gang. That's the way we supposed to be looking at it, man. We supposed to be looking at everything in life as a money aspect, as a gain, as a come up, not a loss. Some of y'all take y'all problems and situations you go through as a loss instead of a lesson. No, it's a lesson because, gang, you learn not to go that route again. You learn not to do it that way again. You learn not to go back to the drawing board doing it that way. You feel me? Uh, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to read that. Let me see what somebody said. Hope it ain't no hating ass motherfucker. I already know it'd be some hating ass motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, I love y'all haters too. Y'all keep me going, man. You feel me? Y'all keep me going. Thank you for all my haters that subscribe, that watch, that view. Let me see. Let me read what they said, gang. But at the end of the day, yeah, we gotta know that, man. That's what I be talking about. Now, if it's a hater, then prime example, what I was just saying. That's the truth. But if it ain't, then let me see. You know, I'm just trying to tell you. Oh, what they said, why should we subscribe? You kicking knowledge or something, telling people why. What you mean? Take your ass over there and find out. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. With black people, they ask the dumbest questions. Why should we subscribe? You kicking knowledge or something, telling the people why we should subscribe to this. Let me see, gang. Uh, Let me say something. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, though, yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing or, jump off the wrong edge. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, knowledge is power, gang. Of course, I kick knowledge. I kick knowledge every time I come on here, gang. And like I said, it's a lot of black men who ain't got that knowledge, or they scared of knowledge, or they don't want to hear that knowledge. You feel me? They don't know what knowledge is. They're not used to it. Like I said, I asked the question. I said, gang, do we not know God's? Do we not know when we sign opportunity because we too used to what the devil send us, or we too used to what the evilness give us, or we too used to what negativity has to offer? That's why we don't know positivity. And yet that's true, gang. It's a lot of people out here that don't know what positivity look like, what opportunity look like. Let me tell you why, because they so used to the negative. They so used to, the wrong shit. That's like they tell you when you get a woman that ain't lying to you or some shit like that. You wouldn't know when you get a truthful woman, a real bitch. You wouldn't know because you so used to bitches doing you bogus. You so used to bitches lying to you. You so used to bitches cheating on you, whatever the case. Same vice versa for women. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it in this aspect also. People ain't used to positive shit, positive information, positive knowledge because they so used to seeing and being the negative knowledge, the negative limelight. You feel me? And that's the truth.
So when I seen AI, I ain't afraid of it. They just gave me more wealth. Because now they just increased my budget for me to go out there and win my war.
Right.
At first, I couldn't afford all of these employees. AI just became 20 new employees on my business.
Right. How many of y'all worked at AI? I worked at AI. I stay working with the AI gang. AI come. Can't lie to you. AI put umph in a lot of things around the world now. I ain't gonna lie. Since I started using it, it became something great excellence. At the end of the day, some people out there they don't like it because I guess they're afraid of it. They think it's gonna take over the world. Maybe it would. And that's why it's time to wake up and get to the bag. When you wake up and get to the bag, gang, you will be learning about AI. You will be getting a bag out of AI, gang. That's what I'm talking about. See, people that know how to use AI, iterate AI for what they want, they know how to get a bag out of it. You feel me? That's why I said wake up and get a bag, because it ain't nothing they doing on AI that can't none one of us do as the black culture. None one of us. Man, we can do everything they doing and get to the bag the same way, make just as much as money. But people scared of it. Why? I don't know.
For free. That's an increased budget. So guess what?
Hmm.
My output becomes more effective.
Right.
So it don't matter what field of business that you're doing,
Simple.
what life you have, what excuse you built. That ain't real. That's your weakness.
Simple. You feel me? I was just saying that a lot of people got them weaknesses. Man, I can't do that because of this. I can't do that because of this. Like, gang, shut the fuck up and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Men don't got weaknesses. We don't make excuses, nor do we work our feelings, gang. You feel me? We work for purpose. We chase purpose, and we go off facts. You know what I'm saying? And we get to it. We get to it. And if you weren't taught that as a man, because maybe you was taught by a whole bunch of ladies, hey, don't get it twisted though. It's some tough ass women. I ain't gonna lie, gang. And I love them tough single women that was out there raising kids. You feel me? I was raised by a single mother, gang. I love her to death. You feel me? So shout out to them, gang. And definitely a black one. Ain't nothing like a black woman. I don't know what y'all talking about. So they was like men. They was our fathers and mothers. Fuck you talking about? We had some tough ones, man. But to the ones, that was raised by the women out there, gang, with the little, femininity in them. Come on, man, bulk up, gang. That's a weak excuse. That's an excuse you making as a man. You don't know, like, come on, you don't even know your true self, the true potential in you that lies in you, gang, that you can get up and do anything you want to. You just scared. You feel me? Scared. Come on, they don't live here. You can't. You can't.
Is Oakland, California a city of power or a city of cowards?
Right.
Some people, I don't know, actually.
You said a city of power or a city of
Depending on how
cowards,
you
man.
living. But if you're talking about yourself,
That's what I said. Is Milwaukee a city of power or cowards, gang? A city of haters or what? What's going on? You know. I know half of the time it's a lot of hatred in the city. Y'all know that shit. Don't even fake the funk, gang. At the end of the day, though, I love the hate though. I love everything about it because the hatred make you better. The hatred make you go that much harder. Fuck you talking about. So is we in the city? Is your city full of cowards or power? You know what your city about? And not all that. We about killing and drilling. Fuck all that. I ain't heard no nigga city about knowledge or nothing about general wealth growing, general wealth building. I don't hear no black people talking about that. Everybody talking about new Jordans and new rock revival. Shut your dumb ass up. We talking about some real shit, gang.
are we a city of power or a city of cowards?
Right.
Some people still ain't sure. See, you gotta exclaim. When I speak something, I don't like speaking upon what everybody else got going on. When I speak something, I'm speaking from the root of who I am.
Yeah, y'all see that baby here. Don't even play like I know I'm gonna have some laughter out there. I don't give a fuck though. At the end of the day, cause I'm finna be quitting that shit, gang. I'm tired of smoking weed. Nigga been smoking forever. But at the end of the day, though, is it power or cowards, man? And where I lie, it is a lot of cowards, gang. It's a lot of women killing niggas. Like no women killing niggas, like niggas that be killing women. So I call them women killing niggas. You know how y'all call a kid killing niggas? Yeah, gang, like that. Like y'all niggas out here shooting women, killing babies, baby killing niggas. Like, come on, gang. That's coward shit, man. Y'all niggas shooting to where you don't even know what's you don't know where the bullets going. You don't know what's popping out there. You just blowing. Like, gang, what's popping out here for real? That shit ain't manly like, man. That shit ain't manly like. You niggas supposed to duke it out in a private area. You feel me? You niggas supposed to duke that shit out in an area where it's unknown and it's I mean, it's safe for everybody around this motherfucker. Definitely if y'all finna shoot it out like Wild Wild West or something, like we done slapped the glove on each other's face and shit and said, let's do. Gang, at the end of the day, this shit crazy out here. Definitely in my city, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean? So if we talking about power, we talking about truth. I ain't got to stand in alignment with nobody I ain't in alignment with if they don't align with my core values. See, what they got most people tricked in the world is they get y'all to agree with shit you don't really agree with.
Yup, they get y'all to agree with shit you don't really agree with. They get you to be comfortable with shit you know you ain't comfortable with. All the laws taking places and shit, all these new laws coming up. They get you to be comfortable with this shit and agree with it. You know you don't love it, you don't like it at all. So the thing is, though, you got to make the world your world. You got to make it be what you want it to be, gang. And that's why you got to change the iteration of your thought. You got to think intricate. You got to think. divine like. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think real divine like. You gotta be on another level when you thinking out here. Definitely, because you get one of these. You feel me? They tell you got one life to live, gang. Is that true? How many people go? You feel me? Is that true? We ain't gonna pop on that. That's another video for another day. Anyway, but let's keep going.
Because you afraid of the circumstances. That ain't freedom. You can't be
No.
free if you believe something, but you can't say it. You
Right,
can't
top
stand
of
on
the
it.
day,
Faith
Big
gives
T.
direction for your movement.
Big T, top of the day, gang. Shout out to Terrence the Great, man. Y'all go over there, check his channel out, man. This is an excellent brother, good brother, man. One of them higher conversational brothers that y'all want to chop it up with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big T, Terrence the Great.
And today we got way too many cowards and suckers amongst us,
Right.
parading as men.
Right. Yeah, we do, man. And that's true. We got too many cowards and suckers out here parading as men, gang. And they ain't doing no manly shit. They ain't putting in no manly work. They ain't really putting the man in the men. The word men, you feel me? And it's sad, man. I'm just saying it's sad. There's women out here being tougher than men. There's women out here that's more masculine than men. And they got the men beat a little bit. They got the men beating the work field. Some of them, not all men. Don't get it twisted. It's some real men out there, you feel me? And I salute all y'all out there. Most definitely. There's some real men on the YouTube platform, on the YouTube box gang. And I salute y'all. But nowadays, like in the community though, like out here physically in the world, gang, we see weak ass men. We see weak ass men that allow their women to be stronger than them. You know, no matter the field, they still allow the women to be much stronger than them. Now, if that's her lane, then cool. And that's the way she helped the relationship, cool. But y'all men gotta be men. You gotta be much stronger. What the family looking up to? And I had to learn that myself because I ain't have a father in my life. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, what the family gonna look up to? You feel me? My mom raised me, but then I had to reiterate my brain and relearn how to become the man that I supposed to be. You feel me? So doing a lot of studying and research, that's what it takes. A lot of men be scared to do that because they figure they know the man they is. No, gang, you don't even know yourself. Some of us don't even study our culture nor ourselves. So how in the fuck you know what type of man you supposed to be? Half of us grew up with our fathers. How in the fuck you know what type of man you supposed to be, gang? That's like, come on. Come on, man.
I ain't had no speech prepared when I got up here, and I told Dame I'm probably just gonna be like 5 minutes. I'll be quick. I'm just gonna run up there real quick, introduce myself. You know, growing up in Oakland has been a blessing for me. I see a lot of familiar faces in the building. Shout out to everybody that came. Give you all
Hey,
a
and this
round.
brother right here, man, you know, where he grew up at, man, you know, it's hard to make it in Oakland, just like this city is hard up here in Milwaukee, gang. It's hard. It's like almost like Chicago, gang. You can make it here, you can make it anywhere, right? We only 5 hours away, but at the end of the day, it's like it's up to you. Everybody around you don't play a part in your making it. You feel me? Just like everybody around you don't play a part in your, coming to earth and leaving the earth, gang. So you got to start recognizing that, man, for what it really is, gang. People in Milwaukee will not help until you get some real. Right, and you ain't lying. People won't help till you get some real emotion, but that's fucked up because when you get the real emotion, you start feeling like fuck people. You remember that little book they used to read to people in school, the chicken book, the bread book, when the chicken was asking everybody, did they want to help him bake the bread or whatever, whatnot? Did they want to plant the seeds and all that? And everybody was like, no, they when the bread got done, everybody wanted something. They was hungry. Oh, I want a piece. You didn't help. And that fucked up because, people won't help you until you got real motion. And the moment you get motion, you got the open door and the right and the opportunity to say, look, fuck everybody because didn't nobody help me get here. You feel me? That's the truth, gang, and that's what we living with, and that's fucked up. That's why I said we got to change the iteration of that. We're definitely in the black community, and not just Milwaukee though, but everywhere, gang. Because that's sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been doing that shit since I was a child. Like, dog, why don't nobody want to help you unless you got something? And the moment you get something, you feel me, and you choose to say fuck them, they get mad. Oh, nigga, I remember when, man, shut your bitch ass up. You feel me? At the end of the day, nigga, when it was time to get down on the grind, wasn't nobody trying to get down and help me grind. You feel me? Now that the motherfucking grind is done and the nigga is on top or nigga is peaking or almost, at the top of the ladder, gang. Now motherfuckers want to get to come crawling and walking like, gang, what up, man? Hands out like, man, you remember when I... No, nigga. Why is it always like that out here? That's fucked up,
A
man.
round of applause for coming.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked
My brother
up
Mike
thing, man.
Rashid in the building. You know, we got Soul Beat in the building. First speech I ever gave was at Soul Beat. When I was young, that was my training grounds as a youngster. Right? I look at them videos and I see myself talking about the same thing I'm talking about now. Then I get sad, like, damn, we still talking about the same things.
Not necessarily though.
But when I was younger, it was a script. Now it's my reality. This is what I do.
And that's what I be telling y'all. This is what I do, gang. This is my reality. That's why I love getting on the toolbox popping to y'all, man. No matter what it is, I don't give a fuck about the information. Because some information on the toolbox we don't even get that benefit us or help us, gang. Some of this shit, it be like fluky. Some of this shit, you know what I'm saying? It be a lot of, nonsense and shit for entertainment, gang. I don't like shit for entertainment. Like life too real just to be getting on this bitch to get entertained. We gotta be popping knowledge too. We gotta let definitely the black community, we gotta know what's up. It's a lot of shit around us we don't know about. It's a lot of shit taking place right now we don't know about. We don't know what's going on right under our nose. Should we not give a fuck? I know some people right now be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. It ain't interrupting me or fucking with shit I'm doing. Bullshit, sooner or later it will. It's just a matter of time before it start trickling in. You feel me? It's just a matter of time, and that's why it's time to pay attention and get on business right now, gang. It's time to pay attention and get on business right now.
I see my brother LaRussell in the building. He represents independence.
Right. Independence is a strong word. That's something strong, man. And we weren't taught that. We weren't taught financial literacy. Definitely not up here in Milwaukee, gang. A lot of other states I heard they had that class, but we wasn't. So a lot of fucking off money out here in the streets that comes from that. That comes from systematically being fucked over and systematically shit being taken out of the educational system. Shit that we really needed to know, gang. Shit that would have helped us, move along further, right along with the other cultures and shit. And like, come on, man.
We got my brother Him 500 in the building. This brother got a plane. It's different. Shout out to
Black brother.
and Fab in the building. My brother Louis Belt, Sonny Bo in the building. But dangerous solutions. We living in a time where it is very dangerous.
It is.
But it depends. If you increase your training, your ability, your skill sets, it's dangerous for them, not you.
Simple. You heard what he said. If you increase your skill set, your time, your mindset, and everything beyond that game, it ain't dangerous for you. It's dangerous for them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's leaps and bounds that you gonna take that's gonna make it ultra dangerous for them that they ain't gonna be able to deal with. A motherfucker ain't gonna be able to handle your smoke when you bringing it and how you gonna be punching. You feel me? So that's making you dangerous. And you gotta understand that knowledge is power. So every day you get up and you educate your motherfuckers up, that's making you more dangerous to them. You feel me? You feel me? They can't keep up with you. They can't operate with you. They can't. They can't hang with you, gang.
Right? And so that's what we got to really think about.
Right.
What are the dangerous solutions? When I think about the highest level, I think about traditions. Sometimes we get to the point where we reach the highest level, then we keep going and we start mutilating things.
Right.
Right? So for me, one of the main solutions, let's say mental illness.
I was just saying that black people don't be talking about the mental illness. They don't pop that. I don't see no nigga on the corner, who's selling weed. I ain't popping mental illness. I don't hear him giving out no advice about mental illness behind the bag of weed he sell. He don't. All I see happen is a motherfucker make transaction, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody out here who bullying niggas or beating up on motherfuckers or with the switchies robbing motherfuckers. I don't see them popping no knowledge about mental illness or what I'm saying, financial literacy or educating the black man or none of that after they rob a nigga. Why? You ain't. You feel me? But we normalize that though. We used to that, right? You feel me? Like when a motherfucker gonna get unused to that? When a motherfucker gonna stop letting that be the regular everyday gang? And then y'all be talking about let people live, let the kids live. Gang, we gotta start changing that shit ourselves. We gotta actually get up and actually act like we mean that shit. You feel me? Actions speak louder than words. So it's like a motherfucker really gotta be pumping that, really gotta be pushing that for real. Fuck the gunner pushing P, his snitch ass. I'm just saying though, like we really gotta be pushing this shit out here because we gotta live, my nigga. They trying to make it to where we can't live, black people. They trying to make it to where we gonna be the first motherfuckers out the race, gang, in the 10 years from now or so. I'm just saying so. And they got everybody working. Nigga, you working till you 60 or something, and then once you done working, gang, you bitter and broke up. You can't do nothing out there. You can't invest in nothing. You really can't make nothing move. You ain't gonna have no motion. The money you gonna have, they gonna cut it off. Social Security gonna end. You feel me? SSI gonna end. Retirement, they trying to kill it. Y'all know what up. So it's like when we gonna get smarter, when we gonna start playing the game. They've been playing with us for years and decades and centuries. Right.
Look at it as a holistic approach. I had these E's I talk about: environment, education, exercise,
Right.
right?
Environment, education, and exercise, man. Them three E's. That's crucial because all of that is major. All of that play a major role in life, gang. Those three things we really need to be paying attention to, which nobody out there do. Exercise my ass. How many black motherfuckers wake up on the fly and exercise? I know I do. I done started that like what 3, 4 months ago, and I've been doing it every day. Got my kids doing it, gang. But how many other motherfuckers do I know that was out there on the block with me or whatever the case doing it? Nobody. Them niggas getting drunk. Them niggas looking for a pint of lean or some shit. Fucking they self up, killing themselves. I'm killing myself with these, gang. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's why you hear me talking about winging off. That's why I'm speaking that into existence of quitting all that shit because that's what I want to be. That's my higher self. Right now, where you see me at is my lowest self, and I want to let that be my lowest self. I want y'all to let right now where you're at right now, even if it's good, even if it's mildly good, let this be the lowest you because you got higher spots to get to. You understand what I'm saying? That means we ain't getting comfortable where we at. That means we got higher growth to achieve and we got higher places to make it. You hear me?
Um, and these E's are more so if you go through them, you can understand the things that you need to change. If you look at
Right.
your environment, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad always talked about environment is stronger than nature.
You know it's crazy. I ain't Muslim or nothing though, but I've been listening to Dog, and his knowledge is implicable. His knowledge is like it's drop dead crazy because it's sort of the way I've been wanting to think for a while. I've been thinking, but I didn't know how to get there. You know what I'm saying? When you got some type of power and you don't know how to handle or manage, you feel me? Like them little cartoons, animes, they be showing when people had them powers or some shit like that. And they don't know how to control it, so they gotta put them in a school to control that power or teach them how to manage that power and have. And I think that's the field we in nowadays, definitely with these conscious thinking people, like these woke people, gang. I think that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers tapping into that power in their brain, you know, that pineal gland power, and we learn how to activate it and don't know how to manage it, don't know how to work it, gang, to manifest everything in our conscious and bring it to reality. And that's what these cats out here for. They here to help us with that. These thought leaders, gang. That's what I look at. Honestly, I look at myself as a thought leader, gang. I look at myself as a positive person to be changing people's mindset on thinking, definitely in our culture, gang, because it's like I don't see it. I don't see it around me. I don't see nobody doing it. So somebody got to do it, man. Somebody got to show black men it's another way. Somebody got to show everybody it's another way to do everything that you ever wanted to do, and you can get there and do it. You feel me? Straight up, straight up. Hit that like button and that subscribe, man. Hit that
Right?
share.
Environment programs our habits and it influences us to do things that may be against our better nature. So we can feel like we have a positive mind, but in a
Right.
negative environment, it cancels that out. So
Yep. Always. I always say that. How the fuck can you be positive and trying to come up when you around a bunch of negative motherfuckers or in a negative environment? It's impossible. You can't do it. Let me tell you why it's gonna slowly bring you down. You feel me? You can put a Christian motherfucker in a room full of demons, gang, and come back 6 months later. You know what's gonna happen? That motherfucker gonna be slightly demon, slightly demonic. You feel me? It's gonna start getting the influences from what it's around, its environment. It's gonna start becoming, you know what I'm saying, a product of its environment. And that's what they do to us. They make us a product of our environment. And we don't see it until it's too late. When it's too late, it's really too late because the world will move past us, gang, and we still behind. We still trying to figure out us and why we going through this and that, trying to figure out how to pay rent for next month, trying to figure out how to pay phone bills and shit like that slow, stupid shit, that distraction shit, for real.
increases our stress, our anxiety, our depression, and suicidal thoughts and tendencies. Right? One way to get rid of that is to change environment. I
Yeah,
always talk about city thinking versus nature thinking.
yeah.
When was the last time somebody walked in a park just for their mental health?
When was the last time anybody out there walked in the park for mental health? I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I take the wife and kids on a walk, whether it's around the well, usually it's in the park, around the park, but I like to do that little woods walk, like go through the woods, go through the nature. And they be thinking I be tripping, gang. I like, no, it's just that, man, I've been in the street so long, man, been doing dirt, been fucked up, doing fucked up shit that I want to see a different side of life now. And now that I'm learning, it is another way. It's a different side, gang. You know, that's what I want to do. And I think they like it too. They be seeing it. They like, oh, okay. And you know, it works. And I think that works for the mental health. They give you a breath of fresh air. They give you essence that you don't usually receive on a daily, gang. Definitely being in an environment we is in right now today. Look around you, man.
Somebody walked outside and got grounded. Somebody went to the beach. I just came back from Jamaica and I was grounded. And I've been traveling so much, I don't take vacations because I'm always want to work. I like vocation. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking about what's next, but I realize.
Simple. We always supposed to think about what's next, gang, right? And the way you said that, I like that because that's how I am, gang. I want to get the moving and grooving. That's why I said y'all run me up to 100,000. Stop playing. I want to travel. I want to pump this knowledge all around the world. There's people out there, gang. Yeah, it's some people that's good. They don't need no knowledge. They don't need no advice. But there's people out there that need this shit, gang. It's people out there that don't got nobody pumping no motivation in them. It's people out there that family members that died on them probably was the people they was looking up to that still need somebody that believe in them or that can show them, gang, you got this. You feel me? It's a way around shit. It's a way you got to run it. And I used to be that person until I start finding self motivation and self healing and self belief and self love. Once you learn to love yourself, gang, it ain't nothing out there can nobody tell you. Once you learn to love yourself and God, it ain't nothing nobody can tell you. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. Them niggas that tell you Jesus ain't popping. Jesus popping, nigga. Jesus popping, man. Shout out to Country Wayne. Jesus is popping. Don't let him tell you different, my nigga. Because for one, you got to put him first before everything, for everything to work. I don't know what y'all be thinking. You got to put the man first before everything, for everything to work. And then put yourself and recognize what God you is. Recognize the God in you. You feel me? Hey, but I see I ran at an hour, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, man. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. Share this video, share this video, share this video. Hit that like button, and I will be back, gang.